Right then, it is rebuild day. Well, I say rebuild, I mean extension day. Slow down a little bit. Alright, Huge, how you doing, mate? This end needs to be extended, and to that end, well, as part of that, this lot's going to have to go, the plants, the gardening's all going to have to go. So last night I spent several hours collecting a load of stuff, and I'll show you that in a second. But this is the plumbing. It goes up there. It actually snaps to the middle of the wall. Yeah, but I built it up this wall. I took all this wall out and built it all the way up there. If we go to this camera and scroll out, you can see I've put it underground, and you can see on the left hand side where the other pipe started originally. But for some weird reason, once I got to a certain height, it stopped working. I couldn't figure out why, and just got a bit bored with it in the end, frankly. So I've just run it up the outside. It's not the best, it really isn't, and it's not as I would have it. But we got that going up there, so that gave me water. Oops, that gave me water to the top. Now I could have somehow got the water elementals up there, which was part of the idea, but I would have to build or I may still build a big ramp up there and get them up there that way. There you go. But once I had the water up, I built this lot. Let's do a bit of that. I put the crop plots. I tried to hide the piping with the plants to some sort of success, but not really that much. But anyway, so that was the last thing I did last night. I planted this all up and got this all fertilized, up and running. So I'm really pleased about that. It's all worked out rather nicely. It's not too terrible, but it's not as I would have it. I put the turrets back on again. Yeah, right, now everything from sort of the end of the straight bit across here, I think I'm going to build that out one more and take it and then put another big round tower there. Like I said, I have collected a goodly amount of stuff. Hopefully enough. Hopefully my maths were up to snuff and I get it right. Excuse me, but first off, we have the demolishing to do. There are a couple of things I do need to make before I forget. Well, actually, yeah, because what's going to happen is I'm going to need to demolish all this lot, so I need to make a magic workbench and a bed. I think first things first, I need to empty out this lot so that I'll clear a path and get rid of it all, and then I'm going to start demolishing, and then we'll take it from there. So see you in a bit. And just a bit of an update. As you can see, the garden has gone in its entirety. Just up here, picked up the spell tower, and I'm going to start demolishing from the top down. I've already demolished the magic workbench. I've got a couple of storage chests placed just about under here. They're going to be in the way for a bit, but it's going to be worth it. Now, yeah, I'm wondering if I need to demolish all the foundations I've placed. I'll have to have a look at that. I think the plan is I need to put two normal ceilings, then build the circle, and then expand from there on out, which may mean I will have to demolish. But well, I'll take it down to the foundations and see where we are with that. So, in a bit. As you can see, we've got the end of the building off. Yeah, what's going to have to happen is this side's going to have to come down. And this side's going to have to come down, and all this is going to have to go. Then I'm going to have to put, I think it's 1, 2. Can I save any of this stuff, or is it worth bothering messing around trying to save? Or what was that over there? Oh, probably a meteorite coming down. So that's where we are. I think I'll get the foundations down first. I'm seriously hoping that there's no clipping issues. That really would peeve me off. I better move all this lot out of the way, because they're bound to be getting in the way at some stage. And you... Oh, and L? Yeah, oh, there's your name. Your name's gone again. And she has moved forward. I thought she might. Whoops. I thought she might do. Right, you lot come over here. Oop, and there you go, lovely. You'll all be lovely there. Oh, and Fridge, you can stay there for the time being. Eugene, you're probably going to... you might not be, we may have to move you a bit later. So right, I'm going to take this down and get the foundation laid out, and then I'll bring you back. Just another quick update. There we have it. We have the floor plan laid out. Unfortunately, there was no issues. I'm hoping I'm pretty sure it's the same size as the other one, and of course my maths was off by about 8 triangular foundations, which is going to mean everything else is off, but not to worry. Now I have to decide where I want the door. Now on the other one, the door's at a bit of a weird angle, and it may have to be on a weird angle on this one as well. I mean, I think on the other one the door kind of comes out this way. Now I'm not sure if possibly the door should be facing out straight this way. I think that may be the way it should be, and I may have to move that one if I want to be OCD about it, but we'll see. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start building at this side, take this side up, because the door's obviously not going to be on the back. There'll be no point for that, no point at all for that. I will have to have a back door probably here. You know, I think that would probably be the best place for it. But I can't place the gate until I've placed all the walls, because the gates clip with the walls. The gate has to go in last. And I'm thinking, let's just grab the gate. Oops. Let's just do this a little bit calmly. We're going to stop sprinting. Now the gate is down here. There is the gate. Alright, it's going there, and you can go in there for the time being. Would that be the best place for the gate, pointing out, or would it be pointing across there? Let's have it out, and let's go to the K and let's have a look. See, it's fairly big. Now would there be the best way, pointing in on this one? If I have it over here, which I think would be straight with the building, which I think it is. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, I don't suppose. Let's straighten it up a little bit just for appearance sake, so I get a better idea of what's going on. And it'll probably be out there somewhere, maybe a little bit over this way. And I could build it out like I have done the other one, put a frontage on it. But that causes a problem with the birds landing. I have to squeeze them under the gate and above the floor, which is being a bit of a pain, and it's not really a very satisfactory way of doing things. Maybe. I think that's possibly where it's going to have to go. Right, I'm going to carry on with the build. I'm going to get on with it. Yep, in a bit. And then we have the floor of the second rise. Now, as you can see, I had to break all the walls because for some reason this triangular scene just kept saying it's obstructed, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go and make another load of walls. But and I'm also thinking maybe maybe I should drop this ceiling down and have it the same level, or the floor as the same level on this floor over here. Let's have a quick look. I've never liked this ramp here, or the stairs, or whatever you want to call them, never liked it. Yeah, see, the trouble with that is if I put the griffins in here, they're going to be clipping through the ceiling. I think that's why I didn't do it in the first place. But it would make getting through that door a bit easier. Oh well, whatever. Right then, onward and upward. There's the basic outside the shell. Now the big decision that could change everything is where the gate's going to go. And really, on the other one, the gate runs off a straight ceilings like this. Oh, by the way, the roof on that was a nightmare, especially when building up a bird is not easy, especially when you've got one that wanders all over everywhere. Anyway, that aside. The other side over there, the gate goes off a straight, so I can go out straight and put the sort of porch thing on it. But if I was to put it here, it would sit against the building, and with the gates open, it would really restrict access. Other place would be here, but we've got no room. I mean, to bring dinos round, or dinos, I do apologise, creatures round, I don't think there'd be any room. Let's have a look. So we've got limited access this side. And I'm wondering if I've dropped a bit of a clanger and we're putting the ceiling on any too high on the other. Anyway, so realistically, if we come round, are you gonna? No, you're not. There you go. So realistically, the only place it can come off is here, which means I'm going to have a bit of a problem squaring it with the rest of that. So I'll put some. Oh, okay. I've got no lighty thing. Back in a sec. Right, as I was saying, I'm going to have problems squaring it off with the front of the building. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Now the only place it can go is here. The only place it can go is here. You see, as it is now, I could build. No, I don't know. Let's get the gate, see how it looks. I mean, I would like it to look something like presentable. That would be nice. The gate, and it's currently saying it's blocked. So we come back. And I have to place the walls first. It could sit, oops, flush-ish. I take it out. It doesn't mind being there. It doesn't like being there. Is that because of the foundations? I wonder. Ideally I'd like it to look like the other one, but he doesn't like something there. Looking on that, Gates are always a bit of a nightmare to place because of their size and cost. I mean, that doesn't look terrible, except let me try something. I want to make sure before we do anything, because I may well be changing the other side to look like this. Do I have any walls? I hope I've got walls. And we're having a bit of lag for some reason. Alright, Huge. He's been watching, fascinated. I don't think he quite understands what's going on, but he's enjoying the show, whatever. Right, we put one there. And one there. Right, let's have the gate back out again. Try and square it up a touch. Ooh, no. Yes. See, I've got a gap either side and I don't like that. Can I, if I put a wall, where's that wall going? Where are you going, wall? If I put a wall there, can I still place the gate? Looks like it, but the gate's coming, the wall's coming through the gate. Now it's going to... It's not so bad there. It looks as if it might be flush. Let's... Hang on a sec, just so you can see again. There we go. It looks as if it might be sitting flush. With the bigger gap between the ceiling and the gate top, it might... It's actually too high. The towers are too high. I'm really wondering if it might be better to put another floor in there. I really don't know at the moment. And if you look on the original tower, there's a doorway I put there, but put that by mistake. I had a different idea. I'm wondering if I could run, and even from the rooftop, even from the top, run a walkway across from tower to tower. But that would rather negate the use of the spell tower on the middle section. But there's no reason why I can't move that to the top of one of the other towers. I'll put 2 spell towers on each tower. I would like a walkway across the top. Yeah, I definitely would. And even if it's too big, I could raise the middle section by another 2 layers to give me a 3rd floor, but then that would mean putting one of those huge great ramps in it, and it just reduces the room by so much. And if I put a 3rd floor in this, could I get, say, the Varrocs and the Wyverns up there? But then that would make the original tower way too big. I don't know. But as it stands, I think the gate's going to go like this. It seems to fit. It looks all right. Oops. It'll give me that little bit of an extension out, which is what I want. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to be. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to be. Right then, I'll BRB when I've stopped wondering what I'm going to do. And that's the gate placed, finally. I spared you the umming and ahhing and the scratching of the head and all that lot. I did put a whole load of different foundations out front, wood and stone, just to try and see what I could do, see whether I could change it in any way favourably, but lack and alas, no. And I can't get a tidy sort of finish to it up there because of the shape of the floor, because of the way it's come off. But it'll have to do. Do I love it? Not particularly. Maybe it'll grow on me. Who knows? Right, now what I need to do is I need to build down. Do I need to build down? Build out? I don't know. I don't know what I can do with this to make it slightly less ugly. Ugly! I'm gonna scratch my head and try and figure out what to do. Now, will I change the other side to this way? I don't know. I would like them to look similar, the same-ish. You have those two holes I've got to fill in. Don't know what to do with these things. Do you know what I'm thinking now? Maybe I could have got away with just building straight up there and having the hexagon or whatever gun it is. Get rid of these things that I'm not particularly fond of. Oh Lord. Oh dear. Second guessing yourself, not a good pastime. No, because then I'd have the gap on the gate here. Or would I? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't, because you wouldn't see it. I mean, does it look that bad? I don't know. I'm not going to do anything rash now. I'm going to leave it as it is, otherwise I'll just, like I say, we'll end up doing something silly and ruining it. But I know one thing, that I did some maths and tried to figure out all the building materials that I would need before I even started this, and did a load of gathering and a load of crafting, and I was miles off by a big mile. Anyway, enough jibber. Oh hi, and welcome back. Welcome back to my my rebuild. As you can see, there's been a few changes. Well, specifically around the front. It's growing on me. It's growing on. That's best I can say at the moment. It's growing on me. The ramp down the front that I've never particularly liked has gone. We have a few changes inside, nothing much this side, but a little bit this side. I moved the workbench. I did the second workbench. I did the magic table thing and moved these, made them a little bit more organised. We've actually, so we have a straight forward. Okay, lag. Is it a lag? No, game crashed. I think the game crashed. Did the game crash? Yeah, the game crashed. BRB. Sorry, this is the take two. First the game crashed and then my recording software crashed. Right, as I was saying, we have a complete walkthrough here. From that window there I can access the magic workbench, and from the back window there I can access the workbench proper. Here, I think, because I can get off good, was just going to be ancillary storage of excess stuff, probably things like armour, weapons, saddles, that sort of thing. I need to go and do some gathering, so as I can make a ramp, so as I can get up there and show you what I've done upstairs. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, let me back. It didn't take too long, did it? Right, the ramp. Yes, the ramp doesn't touch the floor. And the ramp originally came down, and I'd taken out this 5th compost bin so as I could put the ramp there. But because I put this so close to the wall, I took the wall out, put that close to the wall, and put the wall up. Now this ramp won't snap to the other ramp because the wall's in the way. Boo-hoo, whatever. And the game's crashed again. BRB. And the game's uncrashed. I hope. Right, as I was saying, this is, let's get rid of all those. The ramp is not exactly as I wanted it, but hey ho, it works. I would like a slanted ramp just to trim it off. And we come upstairs, and here is my private quarters. Let's make sure we've got the right ones on, and then do a bit of this. Things are a little different. Up here we have the Vrox and the Wyverns. I'm still considering dropping the ceiling around there and then bringing the pipes in from around there through and then up through the ceiling, but concealing the piping in here. Oh no, not again. BRB. Right, let's try again. As I was saying, up here before the Vrox and the Wyverns, I was thinking about dropping the ceiling, getting the plumbing in there, blah blah blah. Over here we have obviously the bed and the reviving altar, and over here we have the Griffins, the Griffin family. Yeah, so that's pretty much it at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it as is. I don't really know. I'm hoping it doesn't crash again. Up there we have the, oh yes, I forgot that railing there. So I did put the bridge across. I don't like the plumbing the way it is up there. I'm really tempted to do that, but there we go. If you even nip up there and have a look, see. Oh, we're a little bit laggy for some reason. Very weird. There we go. Here we go. And of course, these are going great guns. Love it, love it, love it. Nice bit of view of the Elven town, city thingy. And the bridge of spies, bridge of lies. Is that turret still working? It keeps turning itself off. I don't know why. View are turn off and turn on. Here we go, weird. Not sure what I'm going to do over here. This is one of those areas that I probably may well not use at all. But we have a nice view, such as it is this time in the morning. But there we have it. That's the extension. I'm not sure excuse me, whether I will change the other tower to match this one. I might do, I might not. It depends how industrious I feel. It's growing on me. Yeah, that's about the best I can say. But yeah. Oh well. Oh, and I hope I haven't broken the game.